Yeah, okay. I think I'm just gonna try to beat the final boss. Alright. I'm just gonna lock in. Oh boy. Thanks. I go there. Lana! Welcome in, dude. It's good to see you. How the heck are you, Raiders? What are you up to, dude? Oh, I love that emote. I love that emote. Hey, Lana, it's good to see you. Stardew, let's go. McKenna, welcome in. Lana, welcome in. Fizzy Lizzie, I love that emote so much. Holy. Raiders, hi, welcome in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Dylan, Dill, or Dilly. Call me whatever you want, as long as it's respectful. I use he, him pronouns. We're playing a game called Nine Sols. This is essentially Hollow Knight, but it's like much darker. And I actually kind of like it a little better. Oh, I'm sorry, Lana. That's bad timing. But y'all, if you, I am at the end of this game. I'll wait until the ads are done. Thank you so much for the raid. Y'all, if you are not following Lana, please do it. Wonderful pal. I hope the Stardew was good, dude. I'm gonna try to read this after we get out of ads. Sorry, dude. Almost done. Almost done. Anyway. A lot of there. Okay, you might be out of ads now. Lana, thank you so much for the raid, dude. I hope Stardew was good. We're playing Stardew. We're working on the perfection right now. It's true. I was gonna work towards 100% perfection on this game, but then I was like, dude, I need to just try and to beat it. So I am like near the end of this game. I'm gonna try to beat it before I go to bed tonight. So we'll see how that works out. But thank you so much for the raid, dude. I hope the stream was good. I hope the stream was fun. I hope working towards perfection was smooth. If you need to do post-stream stuff, though, go get some food, go get some water, whatever you need to do some self-care, go do that. Go take care of yourself. I'm going to try and beat this, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to watch some recordings now. Ugh. Scared the shit out of me. Origin Era, year 450, winter 120. I have never seen a catastrophe like this. Tianhe will spread all throughout Penglai. No Solarian will be spared, including myself. But be lurking. Lana, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have good lurks, dude. Have a good rest of your evening. However, during this chaotic time, the Tiandao Council was able to maneuver itself to the top. This has helped us secure an unprecedented amount of support and resources. Our new Kunlun Research Center will bring back all the Fangxi technologies. We must live up to everyone's hopes and find that cure. That is our current mission. The world will know that science is our only hope. Oh, I see how they're similar. Origin Era, year 452, spring 4-8. While I was speaking to the Jia Kingdom, a severely injured young boy was put in front of me. He had suffered serious injuries from an explosion. I did not expect him to survive to the next day. Wait, that's me! Miraculously, it seemed like the primordial roots was helping him regenerate the damaged organs and tissue. Using my rhizomatic stabilizer, the young man not only made a full recovery, his body also exhibited an unprecedented symbiosis between Solarian cells and genetic material from the primordial roots. This data may lead us to even more breakthroughs. Have I been blessed by the heavens? That's me, dude. They're like trying to produce a new me? Oh, yee. I mean G, Origin Era, year 468, winter 1223. Fantastic! We found a new ray of hope on the eve of launch. Our research was totally misguided. We need not rely on the primordial roots to eternal life for Solarians. With data from G's cells, we not only developed a serum for Tianho, we're also able to achieve true immortality. I believe we can overcome any and all challenges we face. Solarian that can live for thousands of years without any genetic modification. The source of G's vitality differs vastly from that of Kang Hui or Yi. But this information needs to be concealed, especially from Yi. We can't afford any more missteps at this juncture. Foundation Era, Year 2, Autumn 1023. Despite not meeting expectations, we already have a prototype for the cure. The next step will be to test the cure on our test subjects. After several rounds of observation, adjustment, and additional testing, we should be able to perfect the serum. Solarian clinical tests take a massive amount of time to conclude. Luckily, the Eternal Collagen Project has bought us that precious time. In the end, the credit still goes to Yi. Why did it all go wrong? As your mentor, I thought you'd understand. You just run through all of this, eh? Holy, okay, lore dumps. Foundation Era, Year 37, Winter 215. It's still unclear if one can be completely cured of Tianhou. There are no doubts regarding the effectiveness of the serum. Based on our reports, Tianhou growth seems to have been suppressed in Dust Guardians who have received the serum. However, it is worth noting that a very small percentage of test subjects experience secondary mutations. These mutations have led to affected Solarians to take on a new form. What follows is a loss of sanity and an increase in violent behavior. This is a completely new development that will require further observation. Goddamn. Foundation Era, Year 125, Spring 527. Waking up from the soulscape over and over again has taken a toll on my body. Solarians exhibiting the secondary mutations now referred to as mutants have demonstrated some incredible abilities. With the roots genes already present in Tianhou, some mutants have been able to infect and devour a part of the primordial roots. Through that connections, these mutants are functionally immortal. Data corrupted. Foundation Era U259, Summer 812. Damn soulscape. My head feels like it's about to explode. Returning to our report, the mutants seem to exhibit some collective consciousness. They share information and act as a group to the point of being energy efficient and coordinated to an extreme degree. Double stack, welcome in. This phenomenon goes beyond our traditional understanding of life forms, and we may be on the cusp of discovering a whole new type of organism. It's concerning. Foundation Era, Year 351. We have concluded our clinical tests after no qualitative changes were observed. 90% of those who received the serum failed to recover from Tianhou. The remaining 10% turned into mutants. How are we supposed to find the solution? I don't know. Copy the homework? Her path of painting me. Holy. Alright. Let's get that last Sol seal. Flashbang, my god. Blank? Bro, is she in here? Yup. Holy. Dude, if we fight in here, that'd be unreal. Hey. So this is where you were hiding. You weren't easy to find. I really didn't expect to see you again, Yi. I'm sure you didn't enter my soulscape just to say hello. No, I'm here to patch up my regrets. Have you forgotten already? We were separated in such a hurry I didn't have time to properly say goodbye to my old mentor. What a sentimental disciple you are. It has been 509 years since we last parted, hasn't it? Back then, if I was able to convince you, things might have not have developed this way. Spare me the empty speculation. If we could go back in time, I would simply behead you with my sword. I've watched you murder the Sauls one after the other. Don't even recognize you anymore behind your bloodlust. You are my favorite student, so curious about the world and eager to learn science. Don't you remember? You came up with the Eternal Cauldron and brought hope to all Solarians. That hope should not have been based on lies. People have a right to the truth. That's what you taught me. You were the one who betrayed everything you believed in. Wrong. As a scientist, I knew from the very beginning that it was important to solve problems in a practical manner. Truth and lies mean nothing compared to a Solarian's life. Forgive me for asking, but do you think Tianhe will just disappear once you have taken all the Sol Seals? Or do you plan on waking everyone up just to die together back in Penglai? I believe there are things more important than mere survival. I believe that, okay. Like what? What could be more important than staying alive? Without life, we all return to nothingness. I have indeed made mistakes in the past. That's why I spent the last few centuries trying to make amends. Right now, I'm the only one who can make things right, no matter how much you hate me. This is an indisputable fact. You're not in a position to say any of that. Did that strike a nerve? That's only because deep down, you know I'm right. Yi, are you doing this on behalf of all Solarians, or is this a personal vendetta? Don't talk like you know me. Deny it all you like, but the mentor always has a handle over the student. I don't think there's any meaning in continuing this idle chatter. I agree. Draw your sword. I won't lose to you this time. Oh boy. I admire your confidence, but don't forget, this is my soulscape. Do you recall the first key point from the Fangxi Art of War? All warfare is based on deception. Correct? You've always been an excellent pupil. Well, shit. I seized control of your nerve centers from the moment you entered this realm. I didn't even think you'd pull such a dirty trick. In fact, I was just thinking about how I would obtain the permissions to usher in the new era. The heavens must have sent you to assist me, and for that, you have my gratitude. You planned this from the start? So then those mutants, no way. There were many accidents along the way, but I finally understand the purpose of it all. Everything, including your betrayal, ended up working in my favor. Sleep peacefully, my child, for this nightmare is about to end. Power through it, buddy. Am I trapped in here? Bust out. Bust out, dude. Flex out. Flex out. You can get out. Yash.
King?
Heng, is that you? I've been thinking about a lot lately. What do you mean? Why are you here? I'm sorry, but I can't leave with you. What did you say? I'm not going with you. I want to stay. What happened? What's making you such a stupid thing? Say such a stupid thing. I'm serious. You will die if you stay here. Don't you know that? I know, but I can't imagine my life ending anywhere other than in Penglai. At New Kunlun, we will find a way to end this virus. You won't have to fear Tianhe. But ultimately, we're all mortal, and I hope to complete my journey within the Great Tao.
Wait.
There you go again with that gibberish. Do you not want to live anymore? Of course I want to live. How could I not want to spend the rest of my days with you? But Yi, I don't want to run away. Life and death are a part of an inseparable whole. We must live well and be willing to accept death's embrace when it inevitably comes. Back then, the primordial roots extended your life. The one that saved me was my mentor. Why do you think I worked so hard to study science for all these years? I thought you of all people would understand. Why would you betray me like this? I've always saved the best of everything for you. No, you just assumed what I wanted. You never bothered to ask me. You keep saying it's all from me, but really, it's always been about what you want. So, everything I've done up to now is just my own wishful thinking. I get it now. Is that what's been going through your head? I should have known. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way. It's okay. I think you made your point loud and clear. Let me do the same. I will come back to visit one last time before takeoff. If after giving it some thought, you still decide not to come, then you're gone to me and I never had a little sister. Oh my god, Yi! That's fucked up, dude. What? How could you say something like that? You're all I have left. I'd rather forget about you than approve of you rotting with the rest of the lunatics on Benglai. Why? Doesn't matter. You're not at fault, and I'm not at fault. Brother. Yeah, you got some problems, buddy. Yes, none of us are at fault. We just made different choices. But you never came back. Why? Why did you leave me behind? I didn't. When the curtain falls, none of us are really at fault. Whoa. We are songs, outshining all species never to be extinguished, leeching off bygone glory to fuel our brilliance. We are survivors. Our feverish flames have failed to forge hope, inflicting blistering pain with each searing embrace. We are martyrs. Working in vain, painting our colors across the sky over and over again, probing and pleading. Night descends and our light is already faded. Right and wrong fade away in the twilight. The sky is getting dark. No one's at fault, for we are only songs. Whoa. I knew you were here, Yi. Wait, Xuan saves me? Are you excited for dinner tonight? No, wait. Bro, I'm getting myself out. Yi, you're finally awake. Is that you, Xuan? Can you hear me, Yi? Where you been? We were attacked. The Four Seasons Pavilion? How? Are you in danger? Those metallic monsters suddenly came in and out. Wait, I think they're back. Find a place to hide quickly, Xuan. Xuan, are you there? Answer me. Uh-oh. Oh, fuck all this, man. I can't read all that. Well, I could. Foundation error. Forget it. Doesn't matter. I have looked all over the past research. Perhaps there was something we didn't account for. Why were we even researching immortality in the first place? Corvid, we've been cooking. No. There has to be an explanation. I will find the answer. Scientific questions always yield answers. I must have missed something crucial. There are Solarians and their soulscapes just waiting for me to save them. All my sacrifices will eventually pay off. Crap. One sec. I gotta read. That's right, I've been a fool. The mutations are the key. To think that I wasted all this time. The existence of the mutants gives us a whole new paradigm to view life in our universe. Oh. Aegon lost her fucking marbles, dude. Data corrupted. Cool. Finally I understand Xian Ho was never supposed to be a disaster. It's a trial and a gift from the universe to all Solarians. Copium! Mutations will allow Solarians to unlock the next stage in our evolution. This is my destiny, to lead all Solarians towards their immortal futures. How incredibly profound. Can't solve problems? Ship the bug. The bug is your friend. Shit. Isn't this just gonna send me back to where I was? Yeah. I can't go the other way. Yeah, I must be lost in the sauce a little bit. Wait, is this an elevator? No. Oh, I'm goofy. Chat, I'm goofy. Oh, hey, y'all. Yo. Little old boy moment. Fuck. I need to see my health, dude. I understand what they're trying to do, and it's super sick, but I would like to see my health, please. Brother. Oh, that's seriously like I get that that's really cool, but I can't see shit, dude. I don't like this. I understand it's giving me like visual cues for shit, but I want to see. Vision, no, it's true. It's just like, it's too much right now. It's too much in a closed space. Can't say I've seen a single person play this part and have super positive feelings. It's just, I understand what they're going for. Like, I like Old Boy too. I just, it's not that as fun as they probably conceptualized. Lamp, good to see you. I was feeling it for a little bit there, but it's hard to keep track. Okay, so like, I need to remember how many heals I'm using. Thanks, Lamp. I appreciate that. I need it. Bro, you're not fucking serious right now. Please don't make me go all the way back to the beginning. Okay, thank God. I think I saw you last on Fuxi and Nuwa. What were your thoughts on that fight and G's fight? The Fuxi and Nuwa fight is really fun. I like both of them. I like both of them. The Fuxi and Nuwa fight was just really hard. I really had to lock in. I like the progression of the fight. I also find G's fight to be very interesting because you can essentially like choose the phases a little bit. And if you're like really precise, you can always like choose one of the balls that like benefits you. And I was able to do that pretty regularly. I like the progression of the Fuxi and Nuwa fight. It just hits like a fucking freight train. So there's that. Also, I forget if I added a death or not, but at this point, don't really care that much. Good lord. This is fucking nuts, dude. Holy. There's too much. No, I like the Fuxi and Nuwa fight because, like, I feel like the first one, once you get it, it's pretty straightforward, and then it adds a logical, like, layer to the timing, because instead of, like, going, like, bang, bang, bang with the parries, a lot of them, especially when it's adding the projectiles, it's like bang, 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 bang. So the timing is still there, you just have kind of, like, those in-between notes, you know, that you need to get used to, and I'm a fan of that. I was cool with it. Jesus fucking Christ, this place. This is simply too much. The definition of too much is this spot right here. Holy, dude. That's all the person that was supposed to get those the talisman. Oh my god. Yeah, I do not like this part. This is just like a mess. Your bow just give me iframes? Maybe a little bit. We're finding out new tech as we go here. Holy fuck, man. You're just constantly being bombarded, so it's like you... Oh my god. I can't get up! I'll lie to you, I don't have positive things to say about this part. Fucking way, man. We got log 1. Oh. Originary, year 434, spring 35. Under both pressure and expectations of the council, I fully devoted myself to the Immortality Project. If I fail to yield positive results once more, the Fang clan might pull their funding. This has been a personal dream of mine, so I cannot fail in this last-ditch effort. I'll start by researching the cells of the primordial roots Fusang for any clues. Originary, year 444. Summer 617. After 10 years of unrelenting research, we have finally made a critical breakthrough in the synthesis between Solarian cells and the roots regeneration cells. This is our first step towards immortality and a victory for science. The research may even become a turning point and encourage people to embrace science and technology. Maybe our greatest accomplishment since Lear passed away. Oh my god. Originary, year 446, autumn 919. All test subjects have developed symptoms of rejection and are dying one after the other. The cause is a hitherto unknown virus that was accidentally synthesized during the gene editing process. It has been codenamed Tianho. They created it? The virus is contagious, but we have neither isolated it nor found its transmission vectors. Once the infected pass away, flowers blossom from their corpses, allowing the virus to propagate itself. Holy dude. That's awful. Well, at least we got through the combat area. Nah, bro. Honestly, Rat. I'm thinking Hollow Knight. Personally. I think 9 souls would be a logical next step, though. Yeah. Unless you're seeking like a more complex combat system, then this definitely has that for you. Oh, thank God. Alternatively, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Fuck out of here. I can totally see that. Yeah, Lindsay was ripping through Hollow Knight today. That was sweet. Alright, how the fuck do I get back? Oh shit, oh shit. That's not the way to go. You do go down to go up. Oh my god, so much money here though. Yeah, this is a bit more anxiety ridden. I would agree. Bro, what? Excuse me. Smoke this shit. Keep going up. I gotta go down then up. Okay. Not over here. A little bit further down. Past here? We already established we can't go that way. We did already establish that. Okay. And up it is. Yeah, this is fucked. See ya. Ooh. Where the fuck am I even supposed to be going? Let's go this way? Whoa. What the fuck? Where do I go? All the doors are closed, dude. Got an idea. I have no... Kinda just seems like the game's going like, fuck you, man. Deal with it. Like, I can't even remember how the fuck I got up last time. So that's not the way. Yeah, it doesn't make it any easier. That's the dang truth. It's because like I go up here. I want to go this way. It's not very well lit either. Go this way then. Hide inside a container. Yeah, get me out of here. We haven't even got to the final boss. I thought we were gonna like fight Aigong right there. All right. Yeah, I'm not loving this part. I think this part is just kind of it's not a strong point of the game for sure. Like everything up to the Aigong part, even like all like the little storytelling, it just kind of it takes me out of it a lot. All right. I can't even. Oh no, I'm just gonna take a second here. I'm gonna just smoke this shit real quick. Oh no. Chill. Bro, what? Abacus. My lord, but welcome back. What happened? Where's Schwan? Oh, thank God. Thank God, Kwafu and Schwan are okay. Chiyo, I could do. That's okay. Yeah, you're back. Those people came in and broke Abacus. Aigong brought her guards here and wreaked havoc. I'm sorry, there was nothing I could do. This is all my fault, my lord. The alarms were disabled due to an exploit in the firewall. It's fine as long as everyone's safe, except Chiyo. I immediately led Ward, Kwafu, and Schwan to the secret panic room. Fortunately, Aigong didn't stay for long. However, Aigong took the Sol seal in your vital sanctum. I tried all I could do to stop her, but she succeeded in the end. I deserved the most severe punishment. I was also stripped of all my permissions. So now she alone holds the power of all 10 Sol seals? Why would she go through all this trouble? She must also be after the Council Code, and I can be pretty certain we won't like what she has in mind. I just didn't think she would also be the one behind the mutants. What? You mean she wants to destroy New Kunlun? Based on what we know, it's definitely within the realm of possibility, but why would she? I can perform a situational analysis and calculate probable causes. Warning. Oh, bro, just chill out. So it's not just your language processing module, your entire core is... Yes, my apologies. I will not be able to much help anymore. I may be about to shut down permanently. Shut down? What's wrong with Abacus? Can you fix him, Uncle Chubby? We're not gonna let Abacus die, right? Core damage is irreparable. No one will be able to fix it. Oh. It's my fault? No. Absolutely not, Schwan. My shutdown isn't related to the actions of anyone. The winds of fortune blow every which way. No one escapes calamity, not even if they happen to be the world's most powerful computer. You know, I feared that I again would never see you again, my lord. However, that cherished wish has finally been fulfilled. Oh. You've always been so sentimental, Abacus. Thanks for everything. I have stored your preferred tools and defaults in a backup database. They can be transferred seamlessly if you require a new assistant. Good luck, and may you... Processing limit exceeded. Permanent shutdown in 3, 2, 1.
Luxie!
Abacus? Abacus! They broke my PC. Alright. I don't know where the fuck Shenong went, but hope he's good. Chiyu is fucked up though. Alright. Alright, let's chat, buddy. This is the end, isn't it? Feel like we just went on a massive wild goose chase. This is not the time to mourn. Is that supposed to fill me with hope? Aigon just sees ultimate control of the council. Commanding the guards to annihilate us will be a piece of cake for her now. Don't get me started on the mutants. It won't be long until the entirety of New Kunlun is crawling with them. Do you really think there'll be any survivors? As long as there's even a single survivor, there's still hope. I really can't share that sentiment, brother. What should we do next? To be honest, I was more or less agree with what the other Sauls have been saying. Even if you overthrew the 9 Sauls, what would it do anything for the future of our people? Are you going to stop the Eternal Cauldron project? And that's not mentioning how New Kunlun is in complete chaos. Do you still remember our original promise? What promise? That we both return home in a blaze of glory. Hold on. You're planning on going back to Penglai? I checked the energy levels at the Radiant Pagoda. It should be doable. Indeed, we have been storing energy through the roots for centuries. We should theoretically be able to initiate a second space warp, but that's all strictly theoretical. New Kunlun's navigation systems do not have a built-in return procedure. Did you forget who wrote that system in the first place? You got me there. If there's anyone who could get us back home, it'd be you. Trust me, it'll all be fine once we return home. How is it that you always find a way to win me over? Better than croaking this far from home. So what's the plan? We still have some time before the code is revised. I need to get to the root pinnacle to stop Aigon. However, there is something I can only ask your help for. Let me guess, Xuan? Yes, help me take care of him. What a hassle. Can't you raise him yourself? Fine. Just stop looking at me with those eyes of yours. Fine, I get it. I'll do it. Thank you. You're giving me goosebumps. You never used to be all kind and caring like this. Just don't lose, okay? Where are you going, Yi? Remember the people who just broke in? Well, I need to put a stop to their evil plans. But there's super strong old lady swinging a really long sword. Are you sure you'll be fine on your own? I'll be fine. I've been preparing for this day for quite some time. After I deal with this, everything will come to an end. You've always liked hearing stories about where the Solarians grew up, right? When I return, I'll take you there so you can see it with your own eyes. Really? You're not lying, right? When I've ever lied to you. I can already imagine your jaw dropping when you see the ocean on Penglai. An ocean? You can teach me how to swim so that I can swim all the way to your hometown. You're gonna need a bunch more lungs for that. It takes months to even walk that kind of distance. How do you know if you've never tried it yourself? You have to come back safe and sound, Yi. Let's fucking go. One last smoke. One last balcony smoke. Xuan does have 2 new dads. All right. I got the rest of the night to try and beat Aigon. Here we go. Program unlock primordial roots core loading. System encrypted. Operation failed. Oh my god. More lore. Salia, you have the floor. Thank you. I think my fellow Sauls will agree that it's time to face the music. We can bicker all we want, but the truth is that the Tianhou cannot be cured in the short term. Therefore, I would like to propose a bold new plan. Huh. Aigon might think you're clever, but since when do we get to let a rookie give orders around here? Let's not spoil the fun, Gamang. This kid's pretty charming. Let's see what he has to say. If anyone wants to raise any objections, please hold them until the end. The plan is called the Eternal Cauldron Project. Eternal? Interesting. Have you been keeping the elixir of life from me all this time? No, you misunderstand me. It's not bodily immortality, it's spiritual immortality. To put it simply, it's a plan to place all Solarians into virtual reality while their bodies are put into cryosleep, until we find a cure. Our scientists in G have already experimented on this. They were not very successful. This time is very different. This time, we have Lady Ethereal's Vital Sanctum and Soulscape system. Our tests have proven that we can fix all the shortcomings of older hibernation devices. Combine that with the creation of virtual worlds, and all the Solarians will be able to enjoy centuries of blissful dreams. Lady Ethereal, does it really work? Yes. Upon waking up, all such test subjects were very satisfied with the dreams they experienced. There were a few who had trouble, but those are minor issues. I'll patch those out. The only issue is generating soulscapes for tens of thousands of people requires an unprecedented amount of computing power. We wouldn't be able to meet capacity even if we linked up every single abacus on Penglai. I believe the extinct Gumang has an answer to that. Why are you asking me for an answer? If this is how half-assed your plan is, count me out, rookie. In your research on Jiangxi shoulders, didn't you posit the possibility of biological calculators? Huh, so that's what you're talking about. Connecting biological brains in series can indeed form an immense biological computer. However, that theoretical model requires the brains of organisms with higher intelligence. From where do we source those? Don't tell me you're going to use Solarian brains. Of course, we can't use anything polluted by the Tianhou. I mean, that would be unethical. Did they use human brains? And that's why they needed the 8 men? They were harvesting their brains to fuel a biological computer for their virtual reality. Y'all remember the Hautian Sphere? Y'all remember the Hautian Sphere, right? That deep space telescope has been running for centuries. It's collected massive amounts of information. Corvid, it's a rhetorical question. Yeah. So no answer yet. You actually find a planet with intelligent creatures? Exactly. We have temporarily named it the Pale Blue Planet based on its appearance. Reports show that primitive humanoid creatures with large and active brains reside on the Pale Blue Planet. Show me the report. Show me the report. I want to see it. You can't just make up such a huge discovery, young man. I have read the report, so we need not doubt its veracity. They're still living beings. Wouldn't that be too cruel? That pity is totally unwarranted. If left alone, primitive species tend to wipe themselves out anyways. Better for us to cultivate them for our purposes. Are we opening a whole new hunting ground? That G-Clan is itching to get our muscles moving. You're all thinking too far ahead. The Pale Blue Planet is 500 light years away from us. What? So this meeting was a complete waste of time? The Feng Clan didn't spend our money to listen to fantasies. 500 light years? We don't even know if we'll make it in the next decade. Even if we did manage to gather enough food, how are we going to gather a vessel and the energy to get there? We already have a vessel, and what's more, we're sitting in it right now. In the final phase of the Eternal Cauldron Project, Kunlun Island will be launched into the heavens. The entire island, with everyone on it, will warp to the Pale Blue Planet. You're insane! No, he's totally serious. I've done the calculations. There's enough energy stored in the primordial roots to make that trip. It will only take a few years to build the necessary rhizomatic energy columns and engines. As long as we have the primordial roots when we reach our destination, energy replenishment shouldn't be a problem. But what? Speak up, fatty. Easy. What Kwafu wants to say is, once we make this trip, we will not be able to return for at least another 500 years. So yeah, they're going to Earth to get brains. Ye, calm down. Why won't you hear me out? It was you. You're the perpetrator. Where are the others? The other Sauls have their own matters to attend to and have asked me to speak on their behalf. I see. From the very beginning, I was the only one kept in the dark. Even Kwafu and Lady Ethereal knew. They reached the same conclusion as I had. We must accept our current predicament. Conclusion, my ass. Is you and this accursed Tiandao Council. You murdered everyone, murdered my parents. Because of you, now Heng will die too. Damn. Fusang is breaking free from its seal. We're about to lose all control of the Primordial Roots network. After arriving near the pale blue planet, the Primordial Roots were coaxed to build a massive web around New Kunlun to partially cover the nearby star, allowing the roots to absorb its light and cover and provide never-ending power for the Eternal Cauldron project. Wait. They were coaxed to build a massive web around... Wait. Partially cover the nearby star, so partially cover the sun. So we're absorbing the sun's light, and so we essentially killed Earth. I have like no jades. It's kind of nuts.